Now, here's the MLBbro TV show, the best from MLBbro.com with Rob Parker. Let's go.
Sponsored by Hidden Soul. For the most exclusive kicks on the planet, go to hiddensoul.com. Welcome to the weekend. There were so many great stories on MLBbro.com this past week. In case you missed some, we'll take a look back. Let's start here. On Debatable, Mark and Manny chop it up on whether Aaron Judge made the right decision to bet on himself.
Hey, he's worth the entire bag and then some. He's been the best player on the Yankees for the last 5 years. Like, it's not his fault that they haven't won a World Series. The Yankees pitching has been out of order. Like, come on, man. You can't put that on Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is worth all of the money. I understand it being a little concerned with his injury history, but at the end of the day, the guy is worth every penny because you know when he posts and he plays, he is one of the top 5 players in the sport.
Well, that's where you got to put the value on him, though. How many times is he going to play during the regular season? Do you have to load management him the way that they do in the NBA? And will he be healthy enough to play big in October? And unfortunately, you can't stick him in the middle of that pitching rotation that has some question marks to it. So if I'm physically responsible, I got to think twice before I have long arms and deep pockets.
J.R. Gamble pushes back on those who are counting out Dusty Baker and the Astros.
Well, what do you know? Look who's on top of the American League West again with a 3-1 record early in the MLB season. It's Dusty Baker's Houston Astros, fresh off a World Series appearance and an AL pennant, who seem to be the toast of the division once again. With 3 World Series appearances in 5 seasons, I can't believe I saw so many people projecting Baker's boys to finally fall. How you going to sleep on the guy who's 12th all-time in managerial wins with 1,987? Dusty's a master motivator and has a unique understanding of managing that you only acquire after decades and decades of doing it.
This week's homeboy was Yankee DH Giancarlo Stanton, who hit a home run in each of the first 2 games. Stanton has started the 2022 season with a hot home run bat. He has a home run in each of his first 2 games and now has hit a home run in 6 straight games against the Red Sox, dating back to last year's postseason. On Saturday against the Red Sox, with the score tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 6th, he hit a 2-run home run, which gave the Yankees a 4-2 win. In the opener on Thursday, with the Yankees trailing by a run, Stanton tied the game in the bottom of the 4th with a laser home run to right field. Stanton hit the first MLBbro home run of the season and has 2 home runs in his first 2 games. That's why he's this week's homeboy. Former White Sox general manager Kenny Williams is the subject on Black in the Day with Mark Gray.
This MLBbro spent 6 seasons playing in the show before his next act as the producer of a curse-ending championship team on the Windy City's South Side.
And the White Sox have won the World Series.
Kenny Williams never developed into a star player after being drafted in the 3rd round by the Chicago White Sox in the 1982 amateur draft. But once he became the general manager of the Pale Hose, he became a superstar. After 10 years in the minors, Williams rejoined the White Sox as a scout in 1992, but by November 2000, Williams replaced Ron Schuler as Chicago's general manager and began crafting a championship contender.
And finally, Rachel Hill gets her 2 cents on Cubs pitcher Marcus Stroman and his impact.
The show premiered in Chicago, and what a debut it was. Marcus Stroman delivering for his new team. His fastball was hitting 95 miles an hour on the gun. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, and had 3 strikeouts at a cold Wrigley Field. He left with a 3-1 lead, and the bullpen could not hold on to it. Stroman, who was a right-handed pitcher, came to the Cubs as a free agent from the New York Mets, and he was the most coveted starting pitcher of the free agents. This was a great signing by Chicago because the Cubs instantly got better. Stroman is what the Cubs wanted and needed because he is someone who grinds with all-star and gold glove pedigree. And they knew that he would be a fan favorite, and he has the charisma of a TV star. Stroman was okay with Chicago being in rebuilding mode, and he wants to be one of the reasons why the rebuild was successful. He enjoyed his debut at Wrigley, and he stated he is excited for each and every game that he will play for the Cubs. Chicago wanted him so bad, they signed him to a 3-year deal for $71 million, and he is worth every penny as he tries to lead Chicago back to the World Series.
That's our show for this week. I'm Rob Parker. We'll see you again next weekend. And all week long, check in on MLBbro.com for the best coverage of black and brown major leaguers.